Hello, sunshines. Teal here. How are you doing? So it's been a while. Not been making a lot of art. Well, before it had been a while. Now I have been making a lot of art. So what I've been working on lately are my goals for this year, which are working on anatomy and doing the Meds 50 Heads Challenge. But this time, so I did the Meds 100 Heads Challenge. It was incredible. So all I did for that challenge was I focused on the structure of the head. And then this time around, I feel like I've got a hang of getting the structure of heads right and placing like facial features. Mouths are still a little bit hard for me, especially on the side profile. Like, it doesn't make sense. What's up, Winter? So this time around, I wanted to focus on capturing realistic color in watercolor. So I'm sorry I did not record the first one. So yeah, with the first one, I just wanted to get started. I didn't feel like recording. I think it was dark and I'm still a bit iffy on this light. Let me know what you think. I got this really cheap, easy, bendable light. It's a ring light, but it was super cheap from Walmart, so not great quality, but it's something because these long days at work and it's becoming spring now, but these winter short days have just been heck. So yeah, I feel like on the first one, I didn't get as much color into it as I wanted. You can see it in the corner there, but I'll show a little bit. I'll show a screenshot of it. But I felt like in this next one, I got a little bit more of it. But what I struggled with was getting darkness. I'm really impatient with watercolors, so I'll often go ahead and do things before I should. Yes, Winter? So for the second one, the little boy, I feel like I did pretty well. You can see I cleaned up a mistake on the side. I had made the face go out too far, so I used some white gouache. Oh, and by the way, I'm using mostly, I think on all of these in this video, I used only Daniel Smith watercolor. Let me see. Okay, so in the Daniel Smith that I've used in these is Quinacridone Rose, Pyrrole Scarlet. Some of these are upside down. Hansa Yellow Light, New Gamboge, Phthalo Blue, and French Ultramarine. I got these, so it's like a little starter set with basic colors. I got them from Michael's, and I used I think there is a 60% off coupon at this point, or maybe 50. So these are normally like 60 something bucks, and I got them for 30. It was great. And I had a few gift cards from some amazing people at my job. So I splurged. There are also some colors that I got for the holidays that I might have used. I don't know. I put them in a palette. So that's why I say I might have used them. So there's Rose Madder Genuine by Winsor & Newton. And then there's Naples Yellow from Grumbacher. It's the Academy series. And I also have Vert Olive from Sennelier. So those are all in the palette that I might have used for these. I felt like for this one here, again, I was a bit more impatient for this older woman because I had to keep letting the general color dry in order to put like the details in her face. This one, I don't feel like I really got the likeness of her, and the color was difficult too. Sorry, Winter really likes bags, and she found our Hobby Lobby bag. For this one here, I am actually really proud of this one because I feel like it mostly captures her. The colors don't quite match, but I really like how the colors were laid out. Some parts could be darker, some parts could be a little bit more even. One thing that I struggle with a lot with watercolor is I don't quite know how to like soften edges. I don't know if it's part of my impatience that keeps me from being able to do it, or if it's my brushes, or if I use too much water. I don't know what it is, but I'm working on it. Definitely working on it. So with this guy, I was so proud of how dark of a color I was able to create to just go in with, because I feel like having that darkness to start off with really set me off to do well on this portrait. I do feel like it's missing some key highlights that it could have had. I don't know. And the beard was really hard to do because it's white and the paper's white. So like, what do you do? As you can see here, I didn't bother doing the turban or like the wrap on his head because I just was not feeling it. And I made the excuse to myself that I'm focusing on faces, not on things. And then I work on this young smiling girl on the next page. This was actually a lot of fun to do. I feel like I think I did a good job. I feel like I captured her face and her color and like the darkness of her face and color really well. then for this last one on the page, I was really proud of how light I was able to make it. It's kind of the opposite of the other ones. The other ones I was so proud of how dark I could make it. This one, I feel like I didn't overdo it. I feel like I captured things pretty well. The mouth was hard. For some reason, it just, the paint in the water kept staying wet. And I was impatiently kept putting color into it or taking color out or drying it or, you know, whatever. So that didn't turn out as great as it could have. But overall, I'm pretty proud of this one. And yeah, that's all we have for this one. I have done 7 more. Well, okay, there's 6 more on the next spread, which I'll show you in the next video of these. And then I don't know, I might keep going with them, sharing them with you guys. I might do shorter clips and do more in them. And we'll just see how it goes. Maybe by the end I'll feel like I have a style of people. I don't know. It's fun to have you guys on this journey with me. Thanks for checking out my video, and see you next time.